What's up, everybody? I'm Cindy Goodman, and in today's Daily Fix, Ubisoft's got a Star Wars game. What does that mean for EA? And an unfortunate Bitcoin conundrum. Roll the thing. Lucasfilm Games has been busy. They announced their return as a brand on Monday and a new Indiana Jones game in partnership with Bethesda yesterday. Today, Lucasfilm Games and Ubisoft say they are working on a story-driven open-world Star Wars game. But what does that mean for EA, current holders of the Star Wars video game crown? We'll get to that in a minute. First, everything we know about the potential new Star Wars game. Ubisoft massive makers of The Division will develop the new game, and according to Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, it marks the start of a, quote, long-term collaboration with Disney. Aside from it being story-driven and open world, we don't have any other gameplay details yet. For now, we do know that the game will use the Snowdrop engine, the same one used to create Ubisoft's Division games. And speaking of The Division, Division 2 director Julian Garrity will also direct Ubisoft's upcoming Star Wars game. Do not worry though, that doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be a looter-shooter Division clone. Garrity has also worked on Splinter Cell Chaos and The Crew. Would it not be so cool to have a stealth Star Wars game? Like, come on, that would be so cool! Guillemot did give a small tease to Wired, saying that the game will be, quote, an original Star Wars adventure that is different than anything that has been done before. And Lucasfilm told Wired that all Star Wars games would continue to be canon. Okay, let's get to EA now. We're now living in a world where Lucasfilm Games and Ubisoft Massive announced that they've started a, quote, long-term collaboration, but what does this mean for EA's multi-year licensing deal on Star Wars games? According to EA, not much. EA released a statement about its future with the Star Wars brand, and the company will still work with Lucasfilm Games on Star Wars projects, quote, for years to come. And this isn't just a one-sided thing. Earlier today, Lucasfilm Games made it clear that it would continue to work with EA and said that there were, quote, a number of projects underway with the talented teams at EA. Personally, I think Lucasfilm is setting up a Call of Duty scenario where every year we'll be getting a AAA Star Wars game from one developer or another. And this seems like a huge positive for players. It's good to have different studios working on a massive IP like Star Wars. Competition breeds innovation and keeps things from getting stagnant. I can't wait to see what EA is working on, and I can't wait to hear more about Ubisoft's Star Wars game. Forgetting a password sucks, especially when you forget the password to a hard drive containing $240 million worth of Bitcoin. Such is the situation with a programmer named Stephen Thomas. As reported by the New York Times via BBC, Thomas was given 7,002 Bitcoins more than 10 years ago for making a video on how cryptocurrency works. At that point, his Bitcoin were only worth a few dollars each, and he ended up storing them in an Iron Key digital wallet on a hard drive. He wrote the password to that drive on a piece of paper that he ended up losing. And now he has $240 million of Bitcoin and no idea what the password is. Thomas has already tried 8 possible passwords and has 2 left before the password will, quote, encrypt itself, making the wallet impossible to access. And unfortunately, not only do I not have a happy ending to this story, but Thomas isn't alone in being locked out from his Bitcoin fortune, because there's currently $140 billion, that's billion with a B, dollars worth of Bitcoin that's either lost or left in wallets that can't be accessed, according to cryptocurrency data company Chain Analysis. Remember your passwords, people. And that's Daily Fix. I'm Cindy Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Not sure what that penguin thing was. Now they're all caught up on the news, check out this Cyberpunk 2077 PC mod that gives the game Borderlands-style visuals. Very cool. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices. Subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat. For all things everything else, IGN.com.